What's happening, everybody? I wanted to do a quick video because I couldn't find much information about this, and I wanted to prove that it does work. The question: Neo Geo Magic Key, will it work with the NeoSD flash cart for the MVS? Okay. Before I had gotten my AES, all I had was an MVS. And I had picked up the Neo flash cart, NeoSD flash cart from Stone Age Gamer. I had picked it up a couple months ago. In the meantime, I ended up scoring this Neo Geo AES at a video game convention 2018 in Secaucus, New Jersey. And obviously I had to pick up a Magic Key because I have MVS games. And everybody was saying, from the little bit of information on the forums, everyone was saying there's no way, it doesn't work. What's the other flash card? The Daedalus, I believe it's called. They said that may work with the Magic Key, but not the NeoSD. Well, I'm in the initial testing phases, so I should have more answers in the future, but I have managed to get this to work. All right. The way I did it was I went into the settings on my arcade machine for this, and you want to set the you want to set it up. There's a setting called arcade, and I set that to no, I believe. And I'm going to show you the settings in a minute. And I also turned off saving because I had a feeling that leaving the saving feature on, saving to the SD card, your game saves, might confuse the unit and crash it. So I turned saving to off and arcade mode to no. And what that means is that you can actually remove your SD card if you wanted this to be just a standalone cartridge in your arcade machine. So I changed those two settings, and that's all I did. So basically, I'm tricking this cartridge into thinking it is an original Neo Geo cartridge. And also, I saved the setting as MVS mode, all right, as opposed to AES, because remember, this is a converter that's expecting an MVS game. It's not expecting an AES game, so I was worried that could crash it. So those are basically the settings I put. MVS, arcade, no, and saving, no. Okay? After some testing, I first tried it taking out the SD card. You don't have to do that, though. You can leave it in. It doesn't matter. And the only other trick is you have to hold down the little button, all right, on the Magic Key to bypass the built-in BIOS. All right, you have to hold that down, otherwise it won't work. It'll keep recycling the screen. All right, so just as a test to show you guys, so here's the Magic Key. All right, here is the NeoSD that is for the MVS, okay? And I'm gonna show you guys, all right? And also, just because of the orientation that the actual circuit boards are, you could see that you have to put the SD cartridge in reverse, okay, into the converter, okay? So let me show you real quick. I'm sorry for the shaky camera angle. I just think it's really important to document this for everybody in the community that it does work. So if you have an MVS flash card and you just happen to have this thing, I know it's like, people be like, that's such a waste of money. Like, why didn't you just get the flash card for the AES? Well, I never thought I was going to have an AES, period. All right. So let me show you guys. I'm just going to put this down for a second. Bear with me here. And I'm going to turn this thing on. I want to see if I can get an angle for you guys. So you can see. Let's see if I just do that for a minute. Okay, so I'm going to turn it on, and I'm holding the button at the same time. Ready? And I had loaded up and then you release the button, okay? After the splash screen, you release the button. And I had pre-loaded into memory Magician Word. And there it is. There it is. So you can see the power light right there on the magic key is on. My AES is not modded at all. It does not have a UniBIOS. It is a Japanese version. Oh, there's my cat. And it is 5-volt power supply. Oh, it doesn't show it on that side. But it is a 5-volt power supply. And this is working. Okay? So my trick was trick the cartridge into believing it's a standard MVS cartridge. Hold down the button when you start it, and you should be good to go. I'm going to continue to play around with this. I assume there's probably no way to get this into the game selection screen itself. You are probably going to have to flash the game on your MVS first and then use it just as a standalone game. I know that kind of sucks for some people, but you know what? If you have this cartridge, obviously you have an MVS, so you should be fine. So in a pinch, this will work. And I'll just show you real quick. I'll start a game. Again, I'm sorry for the video quality, but we will start a game. So let's start here. And it's in Japanese because I have a Japanese system. But here it goes. I don't know if you guys can hear the volume, but it's working. Let me fast forward here. And there it is. And I'm sorry for the video quality. This is just my iPhone. But it works. Sorry, I'm doing this with one hand. I'm just taking a beating here. Alright, more information to come, but I just wanted to get this out there. So, thanks for watching. Okay, so I just wanted to show you guys real quick. I got the NeoSD back into my my cabinet here. Alright, this is just home built, nothing special, runs a bunch of different games. But anyway, back to the meat and potatoes. So I just want to show you guys the settings real quick. So launch current game, I'm gonna hit B, which is options. And I just want to show you what we got. So the system mode, like I was saying before, set to MVS. You want to trick this thing into thinking it is a regular MVS cartridge. Arcade mode, no. Basically that means that that a user couldn't get into this options screen from the in-game, while you're in the game. So I turned that to no, and then backup RAM save, I turned it to no. Okay, just because with this flash card, I believe when you're playing on your MVS, it tricks it into thinking that you have like a regular Neo Geo memory card, and it'll actually save that information to the flash card. And I said, you know what, that might crash everything on the AES. It would confuse it. So I turned that to no. All right, so those are the three main things you got to worry about. System mode, MVS, arcade mode, no. Backup RAM, or backup save, excuse me, no. All right, I am gonna just flash another game real quick just to confirm that this is working. So how about we just do 2020 Super Baseball? We'll do that real quick. I'm gonna flash that. Give it a second here. And while this is doing what it's doing, I'm gonna fast forward you and I'll just show it in operation. All right, so see you in a second. All right, guys, so there it is. 2020 Super Baseball. Up on the screen, popped it in, held the button down, on startup like we discussed, and it's running. So pretty cool. Just want to get this information out there. because it's good to know. And I didn't see anything else about it. So thank you for watching. And any questions, leave them below. Like, comment, subscribe if you want. I don't have much content, but hopefully in the future I will. Alright guys, thanks again.